Hey everybody and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines Little Epicton. Last time we tried to expand the city quite a lot and we ended up with a new district, the district of, I actually have no idea, the Kyle Hills or something, was it, right? Oh, the name isn't, there, the Kent Hills, that it is. Yeah, so we can raise our inhabitant count a bit so that we can finally tackle the terrible hilltop corner we have over here. I've also gotten a suggestion from one of the viewers to change the name of the popular hills. Even though there are a lot of popular people living in the hills, it is kind of shaped like a kidney, and the kidney is a super important part of the body. So yeah, I think the message is still in there. So it'll be the kidney hills from now on. There we go, the kidney hills. Yeah, I figured out that we will probably need a little bit more investment in the size of a city before we're able to do the hilltop corner. We need to reach up to 7,500 people in our town. And yeah, it's quite a challenge, but I think we'll be fine. We can fill out the Kent Hills over here. We can expand the Jefferson Square around the Epicton High School. And I think we'll be able to manage this episode. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's see, I just said two-sided road. By the way, guys, I hope you all had an amazing holiday season. It isn't quite over yet. We still have New Year's to come. And I hope you guys will have an amazing New Year after this weekend. I don't know yet if I'll be capable of making a new video next Sunday, because of going to my family over the weekend, but yeah, I guess you guys will see it happen or not. Anyways, I hope to be back on normal schedule by next Wednesday, and yeah, then you can expect regular content every other day again. So let's undo the damage we did. And there we go. So, if we expand the Kent Hills a little bit more, then I think we'll probably be on the max size of this city part. Because especially the Kent Hills and the Waterloo District, I later want to turn into high density. I'm thinking of making the Jefferson Square and the Kidney Hills low density for the rest of time, so that we do have a bit of old town in our city. But yeah, especially the Kent Hills, they are so proud of their lines, and they don't have any curves at all, so they should just be filled to the brim. Let's see. Our garbage plant is still doing okay. The traffic is really starting to get a mess around here, so we really need to get going on getting more. I also, between filming, I added a few more shelters around the town. I'm not entirely sure for how many people we have capacity right now, but yeah, it's increasing, so at least most of the people of our town will survive in the case of emergency. That does bring me to the point that we should also really... ooh, that's a bit sheaf. There we go. We should also really start looking into signs to find out if there are going to be any... if there are going to be any more, what do you say? Disasters. I really couldn't find the word, guys. So yeah, we're going to also be adding some of the things. For example, we can add a radio mast to a radio antenna to the city. We could do that here. But that probably looks a bit ugly, so I'll do it on a different place. But that will make that people will be way more capable of listening to the radio and finding out if actually there's something going on. I think we could do that in the middle of Melrose, like it's a commercial district. We'll give somebody some money, and yeah, we'll leave the old faithful on his middle plaza alone. Let's see, what more do we have? We have some tsunami warning bouillon. Well, like, I'm supposed we could lay it in the river right here. Don't know how effective that would be, but wait, did we just get a tweet about it? No more expected tsunami that the city has a warning bouillon. No idea if I'm saying the word right though. So yeah, weather radar, that could be nice. Let's see. Oh. Let's see, we need to place it on the road. Well, I suppose we could place that close to the school, because that could be like a science project, wherein the kids have to look out and see, ooh, what is the weather like today? Is that a... Yeah, that's an okay place. Oh, that even looks quite cool. It is a shame of the trees, though, so I'm gonna look if we could slightly modify the location. Oh, can you hear that ticking sound? Oh, that's weird. No. We have the weather station, and that's all we can do for now. Yeah, that should keep us covered at least for the worst of the worst. And yeah, what more will happen, we'll see that in time. Let's see, I want a road leading out. We'll get some more streets. I'm not gonna make it all the most effective, because I also want the city to be, yeah, alive. Sometimes you see these cities that are just completely gridlocked, and yeah, I'm not into that. Let's see, you can also probably exit with this one. Let's also not forget to make nice sidewalks for all the people, and to make sure that actually at some places you can actually drive through. Let's see, there. This will make a one-way road. And that will make a one-way road. Great. How is coverage for health? Health is terrible. That probably has to do with the way the roads are laid out. Yeah, it probably is. Actually, probably want the one-way road to be the other way around, so that people can just go through and don't have to, yeah, don't have to congest that big road up ahead. Let's see, what is going on here? Oh yeah, I get it. So that is leading in and also out. Let's see. No, it's not leading out. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine for now, and if anything turns up, then something will turn up. We can even build a giant hospital in the city right now. Like, I don't have any place for it, but oh, that could be cool. Let's see, is there any place we could potentially put it down, Eve? Yeah, we could. But I think we'll just use a small medical clinic to help the people in this part of town. Let's see, can we place it? What is this? Medical helicopter deployment unit, right? No, just depot. I don't think we have need for that yet. I mean, we're pretty covered from all disasters. It is also good to keep a lot more money in our bank. I've been reading up a bit on the disasters, and actually also awkwardly I've been playing a little bit on a different game, and my city got completely wiped out by a disaster because I had no idea it was coming. Even though I built shelters, it did not matter because yeah, the people could not get there quick enough. So we should also really invest in yeah, just making sure that people will know what is happening, and also that we know what is happening. Let's see. I think it could be cool to make one block of commercial over here. Although that will probably be shit for the traffic, but we'll see. We'll just let it happen. Power will connect up. Electricity on its own is doing quite okay. And it might be good to next invest in an oil power plant. It is a bit less worse on the pollution, and it can produce a ton more energy. Yeah, 42 versus 120. That's a big difference. The waters are getting worse every day. We don't yet have the water treatment plant, but I think we'll be able to do that someone. Yes, look at the bay. Oh, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But it should wade away eventually, right? Who cares? Yeah, eventually it might be cool to make an artificial lake to pump all the waste in and just make that absolutely terrible. Also, I've been looking into taxis. This is a really jam-packed episode, guys. Sorry for that. But yeah, I'm just gonna add a lot of stuff here now. We can add taxis to our city so that people can yeah, just get around easily. We have to be a bit careful on what buildings we exactly demolish for all that. But it could be a good thing to add some of these taxis around the city so that people can actually start using public transportation instead of all getting in their own cars and making the roads a bit more busy. Problem with taxis for the people is that they will have to pay for it. For us, that's only good, because then we can also earn a buck over the backs of our citizens. But of course we won't bring it to them like that. Let's see. Well, just gonna eyeball all this. I do want to be careful that I don't place them in the middle of a road so that it completely blocks off yeah, any possible building in the future. Oh, and I accidentally placed two exactly next to each other. Great. There we go. Let's place one close to these things. There we go. Close to the school, so the drug dealers can get away quickly in case the cops are chasing. And two around the snobby area of town so that those people can also quickly get to their wine parties. There we go. Are people actually using it yet? Only 5 people per week, but that's still fine with me. Yeah, so we managed to expand the Kent Hills a bit. It looks a lot better right now. And yeah, we're highly accumulating, we're quickly accumulating more citizens for a city. We already have 6,500 now, opposed to the 5,500 basically of last time. So we're gonna do a little bit more building off camera. You'll probably see that in the next episode, and then I'm quite sure that next episode we can finally start on the Hilltop District. Yeah, if you guys like this video, then make sure to leave a like. If you enjoyed it a lot, then make sure to share it with your grandma. Quite sure she will like it as well. And most of all, make sure that you have a wonderful day. See you later, guys. Bye!